Now you see black people on cops, right? We don't run when the police show up. So we too short. Keep running. So much next week on cops. Y'all ready for a show? Give it up for Jimmy. Tingle, come on.
Nice to be here tonight, folks. My name is Jimmy Tingle. That is my real name. I'm from Cambridge, Massachusetts, originally, ladies and gentlemen. One of the biggest challenges for me as a comic is to try to stay in shape, get in shape. And everybody has advice how to stay in shape. People say, you want to get in shape, man? Just lift weights, lift weights. I'm saying, lift weights? What for? Those things are heavy. People tell me to jog. Get up there and jog, Jim. Jog, jog, jog. If you can jog 1 mile, you could jog the Boston Marathon. Calm down. I can't drive 26 miles without pulling over to hit a men's room. But I tried to jog, and I go into a store, I said, listen, I needed a watch for jogging. The guy behind the counter is ecstatic. He goes, oh. Not only is this a fine watch for jogging, it's also good for 50 meters underwater. I said, then give it to me now. Because how many times have I been taking that little jog along the bottom of the sea? Shiver me timbers, what time is it? I need a breath of air. I was thinking about doing a triathlon. Then they told me what it was. I guess what you're gonna do is you're gonna swim 2 miles or something, then ride your bike to Maine. I guess then you run home. I was thinking about it. I said, I think I'll try my own triathlon, the Jimmy Tingle triathlon. Now what you do here is you take a cab to Fenway Park. You sit in the bleachers, you eat or drink whatever you want. You root for the other team, then you run home. Try the health food, Jim. You want what you eat, really. I don't feel like a large Italian with everything on it. Health food, folks. I'm sorry. I don't trust a store as soon as you walk in. A man with the physique of this mic stand comes up to me to tell me that the vegetables look healthy. Yeah, the vegetables look fine. You are in some serious trouble. Somebody turned on the fan, you're in orbit. And people are walking around with these t-shirts that say, go hike the canyon. Why don't you go home and smoke in bed, would you please? They're selling stuff like seaweed. Seaweed? As kids, we go to the beach, we see seaweed in the water, we wouldn't even go in. Now you want me to eat this stuff? I have a better idea. Why don't you come over my house, I'll let you mow my lawn, you can eat the piles. Health conscious. It's basically a very good thing. Even the alcohol companies are trying to keep us in line and get us in shape. They now have warning labels on alcohol products. Have you noticed this? The warning labels? Warning, do not use this product if you're going to operate heavy machinery. We know that. Nobody here is going to have a few beers, take the forklift out for a spin. Unless, of course, you're with the big dick. That's different. Really honest warning labels on alcohol products. You know, warning, this product can lead to delusions of grandeur. It can make you think you're better looking. you actually are. It can make you think the other person is better looking than they actually are. You may all of a sudden think you can dance. Warning, under the influence of this product, you may start a fight with somebody twice your size. You may have an urge to tell the police how you think they should do their job. You may say things you don't really mean, and then repeat them over and over again. And I gotta tell you folks, I love the Red Sox. I've been going to the games pretty much my whole life. I went when they used to have Bat Day. Do you remember Bat Day? Remember Bat Day? The Red Sox, they used to give, at one game a year, they'd give everybody that bought a ticket a bat. Not a regulation bat, a miniature bat. About the size of a billy club. Just big enough to whack the guy in front of you. And at the time, beer cost about a quarter. I don't know whose idea this was. Let's see. We have 34,000 frustrated Bostonians. How can we lift their spirits? I've got it. We'll give them cheap beer and bats. Baseball players and athletes who have been convicted of using steroids, I think they should have to travel around the country and talk to high school kids about the negative consequences of these drugs. You know, like, these guys gotta walk into the high school, listen kids, my head should not be this big. I used to have a normal sized head, but I was so driven to hit home runs, I cheated. I took steroids, and now I literally cannot get in to the Hall of Fame. The same thing with the pitchers. Listen, kids, I should not have breasts. I was so driven to lower my ERA, I cheated, and now I wear a BRA, and it's wrong. But here's the great irony, folks. You can't watch, all these guys are being accused of using performance-enhancing drugs. You can't watch a baseball game longer than 15 seconds without seeing a Viagra commercial. Or a Cialis commercial. What is Viagra and Cialis if not the ultimate performance-enhancing drug? That stuff isn't safe either, folks. Oh, they act like it's safe, but the commercial, they show that very idyllic scene. The guy and the woman walking down the beach. Sunshine, blue skies, waves crashing on the shore. And then that voiceover, when that special time arises. The next thing you know, they're in separate bathtubs in a field. You know something, folks? You need to be on steroids to move a bathtub into a field. And then they have all these disclaimers of things that can happen to you if you actually take these drugs. Warning, this product could cause runny nose, heartache, headache, backache, chest pain, speedy heart, heavy heart, broken heart, desire for a cigarette, smoking in bed, or forest fires. Warning, erections could last up to 4 hours. Please do not use if you have to walk. Drive a car. Ride a bike, go to the beach, shop for pants, teach a class, or take a family photo. Thanks so much for coming out.